tell us a little bit about your movement, the Love Movement, how it began, and what's the movement's mission?
To empower Christian youth to live out God's love in the community through a revived biblical understanding of love.
So you see the cross in the background here in the shot, but it's that sort of act of God coming down to earth as a man and dying on a cross and saying, I love you so much that I'm going to lay down my life for you, and this is a free gift that you can accept. And upon accepting that free gift, that's really what is our motivation. That is what kind of drives us to then want to love others. It's that love from God that He showed us, the core of who we are and why we're motivated. It's this person of Jesus. So ultimately we want to connect people with Jesus.
My background is in marriage and family therapy, and through doing a lot of counseling to young people and to couples and so on, there was this thing that kept coming up, this misunderstanding of what love was in relationships and putting other people first and so on. And it led to a bunch of research, and a colleague of mine introduced me to Joel, and Joel has a background in film and television, and we put together a media curriculum called the Love Movement Take Action video series. That's a DVD and questions and so on that schools or churches, youth groups and so on can use to understand what love is and then how to live it out in their community. And then we have a television series, and I guess Joel.
So the way that the curriculum, or the way that this workbook, the Love Movement Take Action video series works, is that a group, like we're in a church here, the youth group here might take it with their youth leader and they go through it and they learn that love is ultimately about Jesus dying on the cross and that sacrificial type of love. So it's not a selfish thing, but if we can really start to understand love as something that's about giving, it's about putting other people first, then that's what we challenge your group to do. And they use this along with Bible verses to guide them through that learning. And then they're challenged to go out in their community and to take action. And then the television series, Love is Moving, shows up at that point. And we then go out and film these groups as they do food drives, or as they might help people at a pregnancy care center, or just visit seniors in their community, whatever it is. We film them and we put it on our television show that's airing right now on lots of different networks, including Global Television. And hopefully that inspires other groups to get the workbook and to do it with their class or group, and to keep the love moving.
So what kind of feedback then and responses are you getting from outsiders about the movement?
With the television show going to air, we're getting a lot of emails, and through social media and everything, saying this is great. It's great to have positive things on TV. Like I know you guys are putting positive, good news messages through your movement and supporting other movements that are doing the same. So we're hearing a lot of that people are saying, wow, I put on the TV and we saw young people, instead of smoking crack or, shooting guns or whatever, the media puts out there. You see young people, mowing other people's lawns or caring for people in their community, if it's seniors or if it's homeless or whatever. So it's very positive feedback, and I think for us the biggest positive feedback is when we're actually showing up and filming and we're seeing young people say things like what Joel is saying things like, why am I wasting my time staying up to 2 in.the.morning playing video games and wasting my life when I could be serving in the community, at the local whatever. So to see these young people to kind of go through and kind of get it, to realize, okay, what pop culture has been kind of feeding me isn't something that I should necessarily follow, and that they're being changed through it.
So how do you guys get people to join this love movement?
Well, typically the best way for someone to join is by getting a copy of this. So there's a website called booksforchrist.com, and they can order them there, and they then do them with their group. So that's the best way to join, is to go through this curriculum with the group. And then there's also a journal afterwards, a 34-day journal. So as they're learning and taking action in their community, they can kind of journal and write down about things that they're learning and how they're being challenged.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to our viewers who might be interested in becoming a part of this love movement?
we encourage everybody to, the website is lovemovement.org, and the Facebook page where a lot of our engagement interaction that spurs into the TV show or the magazine or different things is facebook.com/joinlovemovement.
What Ben was saying, our Twitter name is @loveismoving, so connect with us on Twitter too. And a simple way to join if someone's just curious and like, what's this love movement all about? If anyone has a Bible and they crack it open and turn to, a book in the Bible like the book of John and read through that, that's a great way to kind of understand a little bit more about our message and that's what this curriculum points people to, is the Bible, to learn more about what love is. So encourage everyone to learn about love, join the movement, and love to connect with all your viewers. And if they want to know more, they can feel free to also email us at info@lovemovement.org.